All right, let's move to my team, Indiana Hoosiers, going on the road against Oregon. It's a huge game, obviously, for both teams. Oregon gets their big win on the road out of their way against Penn State. Margo, they get by Indiana. It is smooth sailing. They do not have a whole lot of trip up games unless they really blow one if they get past this Hoosiers team. I love the Hoosiers team. They're fun, but listen, I have to be realistic here. At home against Old Dominion, Kennesaw State, Indiana State, Illinois, 53 points per game. On the road against Iowa, 20. Yeah, little cause for concern, but I wonder if they didn't run their best offense because they knew this was coming. We got Oregon -7, 7.5s are out there. Over under sitting at 53.5. What do you like in this game?
Well, Andy, let's start. Both teams are 5-0, and you alluded to the fact that Oregon went on the road, got that big signature win at Penn State, and there's no question about it. And I drank the Kool-Aid. I was on Penn State in that game. But now, after what we saw happen last week to Penn State, did that win lose a little bit of its luster now that Penn State went on the road and lost as a 24.5-point favorite to UCLA, who couldn't get out of their own way, fired the coach after 3 games? So I am not as sold on Oregon as the public might be. And if you've watched the line movement on this game throughout the week, the money's only coming one way. And when you're betting early in the week and you keep seeing a dog drop, I really keep looking at that. When everything says Oregon for all the obvious reasons that you stated, and they struggled in that one key road game they had. But let's not forget, the one thing that when Iowa plays a football game that you can count on is the defense is always going to show up for Iowa. The offense can be missing in action too often for the Iowa Hawkeyes, but the defense is always there. And as you said, they might not have ran the best plays out of that playbook with this game on the horizon. Both teams has 2 weeks to prepare for it. This line, I'm seeing 7s popping up now. It was 7.5. The opener I think was 9 or 9.5. The public doesn't bet dogs, especially early in the week. That's sharp money, and I agree with it. I'm going to go with Indiana in this one. The calling card for Indiana has always been with Cignetti's teams is they've got that fantastic offense. But if you look at the numbers, their defense is playing just as well. Now, granted, they haven't played a tough schedule, but the defense has lived up to the task so far. I think this is going to be their statement game. I'm taking Indiana plus the points. I think this one's going to go right down to the final possession. And let's go ahead and take that touchdown with Indiana. And I'm going to call it 30-28. Late field goal by Indiana just sends chaos into the college football world.
Tell her what you have up for clients and everyone at Wager Talk.
Well, this is one of those weekends. I've got several plays I like a lot, and we're putting the card together. Will we have a 5%? Probably. Definitely have a couple 4% to go with that. Both Saturday and Sunday strong cards. I have an NFL play I like a ton on Sunday. So best way to go if you just want the weekend of football, go with the Weekend Warrior. You'll get Saturday and Sunday. You'll get everything we have in football. If I have a Monday night play, and there's 2 games this week, so very good possibility of that. We did have a Monday night play last week. We were on Jacksonville, and I loved that ending. You'll get that play free. But if you want everything, we've got the 7-day package going. You can pick up 7 days for $77. And this is the best time to be on an all access. Every sport is running right now but one. And come Tuesday, the one that's not running, I think Tuesday they start, the NBA gets started next week as well. So if you want all the sports, all the plays, you don't want to miss any of the action, grab a 7-day all access for just $77.